I am protected the Hookah doctor for you. Once again I back for you. Today I am just standing in a very new venue named as Black Mesa from Nargelia launch bar. What is the meaning of Black Mesa? Black Mesa is a new venue created for a fan of video games. But I'm sorry very much, I'm not fan of video games, but anyway. But before it, many guys or many friends has told me that exactly what is the meaning of Black Mesa, what is the exactly what. Black Mesa is a center of doing scientifically research or experimental, where we can do many scientific research in laboratories or something. So since we are having, since I am standing in Black Mesa today, I'll just show you, or rather I'll do for you particularly, because I made for you only, I'll do some experiment or research for you today. So let's join with me and let's enjoy what research or what experiment I'll show you. So today we'll discuss about a very interesting article related to hookah temperature and hookah steam management. It's why it's very important, because nowadays various types of questions arised earlier, and now maybe about what will the exact temperature at what we should smoke hookah normally. That is inside that ball, what will be the exact temperature, what will be the exact temperature of charcoal, so that hookah will not be harsh, tobacco leaves will not burn. So what we'll start about, let's go. I will tell you now. Okay, welcome to my Hookah Doctor's kitchen. Do you remember me? What I just told in the last episode? Why not? Last episode it was related to the harms of hookah smoking, where I just mentioned you the main ingredients or components of shisha tobacco molasses. You don't remember? Why not? Then go and please see my last episode. Okay, I'm simply, I'm just joking. On my last episode I just mentioned you about the glycerin. Glycerin is the main important or the main ingredient components of shisha tobacco molasses. Today it will be our main motto or the main meal, where I will show you that at what temperature generally glycerin starts evaporating. So let's find. So now glycerin is the main meal of my kitchen. So let's cook it. Let's see at what temperature it generally evaporates. I also don't know. So what we just come to the conclusion that glycerin starts evaporating at temperature around just like water at 100 degrees centigrade. It starts evaporating what like to boil. But I just mentioned earlier in my past episodes also that glycerin is not the main components in shisha tobacco molasses. Apart from this glycerin, there are many several components like syrup, sugar syrup, preservatives, which is very much important, and then aromatic flavors. And there is also some myth about the question like hookah harsh, because it tells that hookah harsh or hookah when it's not comfortable to smoke, that when we cough generally, I like to say that when the glycerin has a pretty high temperature, it becomes to another harmful chemical compound called acrolein, which provides harsh. It wants to tell you that it's absolutely not true, because there is no chance to create acrolein when you smoke hookah, because we need some catalyzation process to provide or to get that acrolein harmful products from glycerin. The only way to catalyzation, which is not possible when you smoke hookah. There is another reason of hookah harsh, but let's discuss about this later. Now let's move to our second step. Okay, once again let's come back to our Hookah Doctor's laboratory. Here we are having 3 devices by which we will just do some experiment to relate to hookah smoking. I am having this classic type of ball for making hookah, where I just put packed up with the tobaccos. This is a thermometer, special type of thermometers that will give the reading, and this is another type of thermometers that will read the temperature of charcoal. Now that see the difference, here I just made a special type of hole. You can see through this hole, I'll just put this thermometer into this one, like this way, in this way, like this way. What will do the difference? It will just give us the reading what the temperature of that exact temperature inside this ball when you just smoke tobacco. See, this is the hole. It will give us the temperature inside the ball when it will be filled up with tobacco, and above when it will be having charcoal. Exact what temperature tobacco will not burn. Tobacco will be in a normal stage by which we can smoke normally. And this is the different type of stoppers of thermometers we will put just above this one. It will give the reading of charcoal. That exact what what temperature charcoal will also not burn. It will give a warm feeling or smooth feeling to smoke hookah. So now let's pack up. Let's fill up this ball with tobacco molasses, and we'll start with experiment. So now let's start. I'll just fill up with this ball with the tobacco molasses, and we'll like to do experiment by smoking. I've already chopped up with tobaccos with flavors. Now we'll start putting it. Thermometers is also already inside. You can see it. It's visible. Up to the top level. You can see up to almost the top level. I've just filled it up with tobaccos. Further I'll put in. Okay, now we just come into the very interesting moment. Now let's check the room temperature. Room temperature is around 24.4. Let it be 25. Now I'll just put charcoal over the bowl and let's see what happens further. As I mentioned earlier, it's a stopwatch for charcoal that will read the temperature. One of the most vital moments for which I've just come into this black mesa. And this stopwatch I'll just put over this one. Now I'll just wait for 4 to 5 minutes. Temperature rising to 33, 34. It's slowly and slowly rising, and we'll check it out when it will be around 100 degrees centigrade. At what time I'll just mention. After that we'll start smoking, and I'll just tell you the feeling. Okay, as you have seen, what is the time? It's 4 minutes 22 seconds. The temperature of ball inside is already 100 degrees centigrade, and the temperature over the charcoal is around near about 230 to 240. So let's wait further when the temperature will be around inside the ball is 160. When it will show this in this thermometer 160, at that moment we'll start smoking, and you will see that what will happen, how we will smoke, normally or not normally, for what is our basic plan for this motor. We'll just find it out. Let's wait for further few minutes. Okay, so already 11 minutes and 40 seconds have already passed. Now we'll start smoking, and the temperature is around 150 or 52 around. Let's start smoking. Let's see what happens. I'm smoking normally. No cupping, nothing. I'm just smoking normally, absolutely. Feeling comfortable. So around 150, 160 I'm smoking normal. Now let's try to increase the temperature. After that again we'll test how the hookah responding, how it is harsh or it is difficult to smoke. Let's start. See, 13 minutes has already passed over, and the temperature is around, it's around 170. I'm still smoking normally. That means between 150 to 170 is no problem. Let's find when the temperature will increase further, what will happen, whether I can smoke normally or I'll cough. It will give you the best answer that at what temperature we should smoke. 170 is normal still here. I'm smoking normally. Absolutely super. Not harsh even. No problem for me, I'm not coughing. Now see, the temperature is around close to 200. I'll not say that tobacco leaves are not burnt properly, but it's already started giving some cough. That means you can conclude that around 160, 150 to 190 it will be a very good, or even 180 it's very good to smoke. No, it's a very comfortable way to smoke. But above 200, I will not say that tobacco is burning, but main thing is that you will feel something here that will give you some cough. Actually it is normal, but I'm just feeling something here in my throat. Still it is normal. Let's see what happens. 200 already passed over. 200 degrees centigrade is showing. Still it is. See, I'm just started coughing already. The temperature is already 203, 207 already passed over. See, above 200 you can see that when the least 200 I was smoking normally, but above 200 I will not say the tobacco has already burned out, but I'm just feeling something cough. So you can conclude that between 150 to 190 it's normal to smoke, but above 190 or above 200 it's not too much problem, but not too comfortable to smoke. I'm sorry guys, it's very unable to smoke now. The temperature is around 228, that is almost 230. So we can say that around 230 it's very difficult. It's hookah already starts harsh. That means the tobacco inside already started burning. Now what to do? Now why the hookah? Now the question is that why the hookah already not giving any smoothing effect? Why I'm just feeling why I'm just coughing when I'm smoking? Because the tobacco leaves inside around the temperature above 220 is already starting burning, that giving pyrolysis effect. For this reason I'm just coughing. So I'll just remove this stopwatch. I'll just remove this one stopwatch. It's already harsh. I cannot even smoke. I was coughing, you can see. I'll just remove the charcoal. A little bit ash I'll remove from it. Now the next important thing is that our hookah is not easy to smoke now, because you can you will start coughing. Now the big question is that many times hookah lovers or the hookah makers, what they do, they just like to blow the air from these parts particularly, just simply in this opposite direction. I tell you it's not true. It will not change any difference about the temperature. It will not decrease even. I'll simply do what I'll do. It's a special thing. Just notice this, please. I'll simply smoke without charcoal. See the basic difference. Temperature is already coming down. It's already 165. See, I'm smoking normally without charcoal. I just wait up to 100 degrees centigrade. When the temperature will come down to 100 degrees. After that again I'll put back charcoal and you will smoke and you will find it. What is the basic difference? So now again I'll just putting the charcoal back to the ball. Temperature is already 100 degrees, below 100 degrees. You can see the basic difference. Other hookah makers will not do this one. No cupping, nothing. I'm smoking normally. See, I'm smoking. I'll just wait up to again 140 or 160. We'll get the exact temperature at which we can smoke normally. We've already got about 200, 220, 230. It's very difficult to smoke. We just put away the charcoal. Again we put back the charcoal over the bowl and started smoking. We'll wait for the temperature. Now we have already smoked and the temperature is again back to 140 to 150 or a little bit more than that. Now see how I'm smoking, just see. Absolutely super, no problem for me. So now what we can say, what we can conclude from this experiment, that's temperature. We already come to the conclusion. The temperature when it will be around 150 to 160 or 160 to 180, it is very good to smoke. No problem, no cupping, nothing. Second one. So now I want to show you one interesting moment. It's a very important for everyone. You should know this one. Many times in various shisha lounge where people come to smoke shisha, they generally ask the hookah makers to prepare hookah for me, various type of tobaccos, etc. Hookah makers just prepare hookah for you. Maybe you are the guest. I am just hookah makers. Okay, anyway, I just prepare for you. I just put you on the table. They are smoking. After the table, they will smoke in this way. It's very important to smoke. What's the problem? They generally call the hookah makers. Please come. Okay. Your hookah is absolutely horrible not to smoke. Okay. You're the guest. Okay. I'm just smoking. I'm hookah makers. But no problem. Why? Why the basic difference? Basic difference is that it's a way how we smoke, the style of hookah smoking. Main thing is that it is depend on the experience, because people generally smoke, they sit for a longer period of time and they smoke very slowly like this one. Smoking, again after 5 minutes they are smoking, as a result of which temperature generally rises up, as a result of which tobacco leaves started burning and hookah give harsh effects, as a result of which you start coughing. So I'll just suggest you, just smoke like this, like how I smoking, like me. Not slowly and slowly, fast and normally. You will not will be able to smoke normally and comfortable smoke hookah. Now what we can conclude, that don't smoke hookah very slowly, smoke normally and smoke fast. Hookah will never be giving you a very bad effect, just like me, how I have showed you. Now what we can conclude at the end of this, okay, now already we just come to the conclusion, what we just got after doing the experiment. Our experiment is already finished. Let's summarize. Temperature of charcoal in stable condition is state when we do not smoke is somewhere around 280 to 300 degrees centigrade. We don't smoke at all. When? Temperature of charcoal when you smoke hookah, somewhere about from 350 to 400 degrees centigrade. Glycerin starts to evaporate. At what is the temperature? You know very well. Again I'll repeat, it's around 100 degrees centigrade, as I already shown you. Uncomfortable and start to smoke around 200 degrees centigrade. It's uncomfortable, but I haven't told that it's harsh. 200 degrees centigrade you can smoke, but it will give some bad effects on your throat. You'll start coughing maybe. Hookah starts to harsh. It's a very interesting moment when you absolutely not been able to smoke. The tobacco starts already burning. When the temperature is more than 240 degrees centigrade. I've already mentioned you, between 160 to 180, it's very good hookah. You can smoke normally. No complaint from the guest. But when it is temperature rises to 240, it's absolutely horrible. Temperature inside the bowl also depends on the quality of smoke. I just told you just now. You smoke very slowly. After again 5 minutes you smoke, automatically temperature will rise. So smoke fastly. Normally temperature will never rise. Hookah you can smoke for a longer period of time. The way it depends on the style how you smoking, and the last one, smoking aids. Again I'll say it depends on the style. So finally, my words is that. So we have already come to the last conclusion. Smoking is very much injurious to health. But if you cannot able to stop smoking, subscribe to my video blog and wait for my next episode. That's all from Hookah. Bye.